All right, should be live here in just a second. Whenever it decides to go live. Boom, 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 bang. Make sure it sounds halfway decent. That's good. All right. What's up, Jared? What's up, Aiden? How you guys doing? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Ethan? Yeah, I remember you, man. How you doing? Welcome to the nighttime stream. What's up, Daniel? How is everybody? Oh, man. As I predicted, I heal much like a superhuman. My shoulder feels a lot better already. So I'm imagining in the morning I'll be 100% better. What up, Alex? How's it going, man? It's feeling like I just explained, really good. Overall, pretty good. Much better than earlier. Because I'm not in writhing pain. Because I have a very quick healing ability or something. What's up, Alex? Yeah, I'm not too sure what to talk about. Obviously, there's a couple things. We'll get into it in a few moments. Oh, what's this about? What's up, Amir? Oh, man. Yeah, that was a good game. Fucking overtime and shit. That was really good. What I do on this Saturday? I relaxed my arm because it feels really bad. Royals got the win. Really? That's really good for the Tigers. That puts us 1.5 behind Kansas City. We have the same amount of losses. They just have more wins at 10 of them. So 8-5, we'll get closer. We'll get closer and closer. Tigers are a deceptively good baseball team this year. I wouldn't take them lightly. The Reds didn't the second time they played us, it looks like. I think a lot of teams are going to make a weird mistake playing us different than they should. Talked about the top 10. Top 10 would be interesting to go over. What? So if you mean like right now, I wouldn't put these in any particular order right now because I feel like that's a whole stream. And people can come on in like 10, 15 minutes. I'll give links and stuff. If I was to list my 10 right now in no particular order, just because I don't feel like, because let's see. You definitely want to put in what? You put Mahomes, you put Watson, Wilson. Mahomes, Watson, Wilson, Jackson. Probably Brady and Breeze. You probably have to throw in A-Rod. That's it for the AFC West is Mahomes. What's up, name? Yeah, no, I'm just doing some thinking. Oh yeah, I got Breeze on there. I'm stuck at 7 right now. I was drained halfway into my stream. You just didn't have the juice. Oh, okay. Dog, it's hard. It gets hard after the top 7 guys in some order. I guess you could put Murray in there, maybe. I'm not as high on Murray as other people are. I want to see it again. So we'll see. We'll see with Murray. Nah, Spider, get out of here with that bullshit. Fuck, man. I think Stafford proved his legitimacy to be in a top 10 candidate list. And then nah, Daniel Jones isn't in the list yet. So I guess I'll throw Stafford. I want to see Wentz play another full season before I'd include Carson on the list. He's clearly should be in the list. And in all honesty, he probably is on the list based on, what he did last year with literally nothing to work with. And just because I can't really think of anybody else, Matt Ryan at the very last guy, I'd let Matt Ryan come in. Just because he does have like crazy good numbers, and a lot of his issues the last couple of seasons have been like the entire team around Matt Ryan seems to just fall apart and get injured quite rapidly. Goff would be better if he wasn't the biggest system quarterback in the NFL. Goff seems to be pretty good, but he's too system-y. Like, he needs a great O-line. He needs a great running game, great defense, and then he's really good. Prescott, maybe. He could work his way in. It's just like, I don't like would Dak, would the Cowboys be as good without Dak? I think yes. And that's a big part of the list for me is like, do they actually have good impact for their team? If you remove like a guy like Matthew Stafford from the Lions, all of a sudden the Lions lose every game. Here's my top 10 ordered: Mahomes, Wilson, Watson, Jackson, Breeze, Wentz, Brady, Ryan, Stafford. That's fine. I don't think that's a bad list. I don't think Breeze and Brady. I don't get why you'd put Breeze way ahead of Brady when Breeze and Brady are the same age. If it has to do with age, Drew Brees has shown more sign of falling off than Brady has. But I mean but it's your opinion. Like, that's most of it's fine. Not Derek Carr. I wouldn't put Carr on any kind of list. Not yet. No, Baker, not yet. Had a bad sophomore slump. You can't have that bad of a sophomore slump. Wait, 1 Mahomes, 2 Wilson, 3 Watson, 4 Jackson, 5 Mahomes, Wilson, Watson. There's one guy missing. You only got 9 there. You missed number. Who is number 5 for you? Where you're missing one guy. See, that's where I'm stuck at, is who the fuck else would I put on that list? Kirk Cousins. I feel like Kirk's a good quarterback, but the problems I have with Kirk, like, I've only seen him have one good year where he could like beat other people. You know what I mean? Like, he keeps having these weird struggles in certain games. If I can see him do it again this season, where he shows like, hey, I can actually play in these bigger moments that seem to have eluded me. You know, he won a playoff game, won a few big time games. So that would be something I'd like to see a little bit more from Kirk. But he could sneak on the list. There's a lot of guys for me that are sneaking on the list. But again, do I think another quarterback would succeed with the Vikings? Yeah, I think so. I don't think Kirk's the cog of the offense. Whereas clearly guys like Mahomes, he just won a Super Bowl. So what am I supposed to say? I think a lot of quarterbacks would do good there, but to make to the Super Bowl level, I don't know, because they don't really have a defense. So Wilson, yeah. How bad would you think the Seahawks would be without Russell Wilson? Well, they were favored in one game to win last year by every major betting thing. You could have made a killing on the Seahawks last year just picking them to win and putting like $1,000 on it because they won 10 games. You would have won decent money. You would have won more than you lost, even most of the time. Who's the worst team in the NFL? I say the football team because the extreme lack of offense. The football team. And like when you go down the list, you go, okay, yeah, a lot of these guys. Then you can look at Watson. Texans would probably be they were very bad without him. 4 games. Lamar, probably pretty bad without him. Breeze, probably. Wentz. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I think the Redskins or the football team. Sorry, or I think another team is going to be very bad, and it might kind of be like a weird. I think the Jaguars are going to be aggressively bad on purpose. Like they're going to put up good numbers, but they're going to lose a lot of games. But the Redskins might be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Yeah, they might be the worst right now. Adrian Peterson is the offense on. What question? What do you mean? I didn't really ask a question. DeAndre is the one who said, "Who's the worst team in the NFL?" The football team's a good one. Jaguars are really bad. The fucking Jets are going to be abysmal. Yeah. Yeah, the football team is going to be the worst one. Rob, our coaches and GMs are on last year's. They have to keep doing it. Well, hopefully they start winning or something because it's between your guys' and the Redskins. The quarterbacks. What are you talking about, Jeff? I'm sorry. What's up, Jeff or Steph? Jets because they have players opt out. Yeah, the Jets are going to have a rough year because of opt-outs. It's going to be brutal for the Jets. What's up, Killian? Switch to wide receivers in the game right now. I mean, we can. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We're kind of talking about, bad teams, but yeah, it feels like the Jets are going to be real bad. Yeah, the offense is going to be bad unless Dwayne Haskins took like 4,000 steps forward. I genuinely don't see anything. You're real tired? Hell yeah. It's always the worst. It's always the worst. But yeah, we could do receivers next. I think this one actually died out, but yeah, I think you might be right. Best receivers right now. What I'd go Evans. This is in no particular order. Evans, Thomas, Hopkins, Julio. Godwin, the other Tampa Bay receiver. De'Beyonce Adams. I'll go Odell. I go that rookie from the Titans. My day was good, man. It was good. It was good. Both LA Lakers and Dodgers lost tonight. That's hilarious. 1 Mahomes, 2 Wilson, 3 Brady, 4 Jones, Breeze, 5 Dak, 6 Rogers, 7 Cousins, 8 Rivers, Matt Ryan, Roethlisberger. Not a bad list. I wouldn't put Cousins on there because I have a disagree. My 5 Evans. I like that top list. I was gonna put Kenny Galladay as the 10th guy on my list. I would say my number 10 would be Kenny Galladay going into this season. How's your day been, man? Amir? Has it been good? Sehr gut? Ja. You go, bro. I got you. Rivers is a Hall of Famer, and he's not even going to need a Super Bowl to get in. The dude's thrown for like almost 80,000 yards. It's some wild shit with Mr. Philip Rivers. Look at that. I can actually grab without terrible pain. Hey, we got 11 likes. I appreciate it, guys. That's a 100% like ratio right now on the people here to, unless one of you guys didn't like and someone disliked it. Bunch of dicks. Yeah, AJ Brown and the Bills receiver is also really good. Not Diggs, but Thielen's in the top 10. Yeah, AJ Brown. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you got butthole COVID? I think I got shoulder COVID. It's not good. Like, I think I got it. I think I got the shoulder COVID. It doesn't hurt anywhere near as bad. Yeah, Carson didn't make it. It was stupid. It was a kind of a bad list. Fit the Jacoby Brissett, but who are the Colts? They have Michael Pittman Jr. and they also have T.Y. Hilton, I believe, right? So that's not a bad group of guys to throw the ball to. Terrible group. I wouldn't put Cooper in my top 10 simply because he's bad on the road. Yeah, you don't want to have butthole COVID, man. That means you're on some gay booty shit. I I put the gays through the I don't know what a good wrestling move to do to a gay person would be because it's all kind of too close. I'm gonna type my list out. I'm gonna type my list out in no particular order. Remember, this is gonna be in no particular order. There's my list, so that way I don't forget anybody. I don't think Adams is top 5. No, not top 5. What's up, Gabe? What's up, Mike? How you been, man? Oh, man. I'm sorry if I didn't see you come in. I just think he's a top 10. That's my top 10 list. I know I forgot somebody. No, it's not in order. Not in order at all. It's just the list thrown together. Not in any particular order whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, I said that like 4 times, Alex. I'm not putting things in any kind of order. Yeah, but I mean, man, when you're the clear only guy going to be getting thrown the football on the Packers and you could still make catches, like he's clearly like double covered most of the time. If not, he's schemed and triple covered. You know what I mean? Come on, you got to give him some credit on that. Green Bay don't have shit else for Aaron to throw the ball to, and he still is a pretty productive receiver despite the heavy coverage. That's why I give him a bit of a push into the, because I mean he does output pretty well for his situation. Really, did Tyler Lockett really have that big of a season last year? Adams has had the Julio big wide receiver foot. Yeah, the late in your career foot issue. Kind of, and the weird hip issues too will start coming for guys like that. I think Tyler Lockett's in a situation a lot where he was the only guy getting throws, but now that you see DK coming along, you know, it's kind of going to take away a little light. Oh man, dude. I hope I sleep good tonight. I'm going to be fucking angry if I sleep all bad. I always forget to here's your list ordered. Thomas, Julio, Evans, Metcalf, Hopkins. What's up, No Stars Creature? You know, we all really did forget Tyreek Hill. How did we all forget Ty? Jaguars have really under the radar wide receivers. Nobody really talk. Yeah, they have that DJ Chark kid, if I'm not mistaken, right? How the fuck did we all forget Tyreek Hill? Oh yeah, I already took care of all that. That's why we're in a lot better shape than earlier. Yeah, we all forgot about Tyreek Hill. All right, move out Adams, move in Hill. I broke both my shit. Oh damn. That's some King of the Hill shit, like selective Chiefs memory loss. Yeah. Coop's good, but I don't know about top 10 because I think he's a product of Sean McVay's system. But that's only because there is also a lot of other really good receivers ahead of him. I broke both my shins. I killed 50 men. Dolphins had both their good receivers opt out, and what was it? Hearns and Albert Wilson both opted out. That's going to be a problem for the Dolphins this year. Lockett had the best catch percentage with amount of games played. Damn, Lockett could have a breakout season that no one's going to talk about this year again. You like Kupp in the top 10? Fair enough. I think it's a situation like a Wes Welker or a Julian Edelman where they'll do well because of where they are and who they have. But again, I'm not sold on the Rams individually as players on offense. I just don't know what it is for me. Devontae Parker is their best wide receiver. Yeah, and yeah, he's not that good. Dude had one good game against the Patriots in his 2017 all, 2018 all, 2019 none. He had one good game in his career. I think Devontae Parker to me is one of the more overrated receivers in the NFL. I don't know if Cooper Kupp is in that 10, but they had good in fantasy picking Woods. I mean, I'm going to say this once, and if the Patriots are to be criticized for having easy schedules, the Dolphins have the exact same schedule generally as the Patriots. So the Dolphins, much like the Patriots, had an easy bullshit-ass schedule last year. It works throughout the entire division that way, by the way. My argument is he had an easy schedule, much like the Patriots. Also, when you have guys like Albert Wilson, you have the other guy I just mentioned, the other fucking receiver that's sitting out, Hearns. You know, it takes a lot of attention off you, right? Because you have to look at and who you cover. He's not underrated. What are you talking about? People talk about him like he's like one of the top 5 in the game. Devontae Parker. You do realize if you're claiming that Gilmore is like owned by him, you do realize he has had. I'm going to show you Devontae's games against the Patriots. Let's look up Mr. Devontae Parker. All right. Here's your guys' GOAT or whatever. 300 yards, 600 yards, 700 yards, 400 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 touchdowns, 3. So he has a small breakout year, and he's underrated. All right. So he's been in the league since 2015, but I'm not going to do that to him till 2017. I can go back further, but yeah, let's start with the 2000. Let's start with the most recent Patriots versus Dolphins. I spelled Dolphins brutally wrong. All right, let's start with the game that you guys all love and remember and hold over Patriots fans like it was the greatest thing. 8 receptions, 137 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Not bad, not bad. That's finally Devontae doing something. Let's go back. Week 1. Hold on a sec. Let's go to they had both Fitzpatrick and Rosen throwing in that game. Where's Devontae Parker? 0 catches, 0 receptions. By the way, he was targeted quite a bit. So yeah, he didn't do anything against the GOAT that day in Gilmore. But yeah, he's the sugar daddy, right, of Amari. I just don't think Cooper's top 10. Let's go back to 2018. Go over to the Dolphins. They had Tannehill and Brock Osweiler. Tannehill had a nice day. 265, 3 TDs, only 5 incomplete passes. The Dolphins won this game. Holy shit. You would think that Devontae had a crazy big game, right? 1 catch for 18 yards. 1 catch for 18 yards in a game where Tannehill had 5 incomplete passes. Just letting you know more about your GOAT. All right, let's go to this. All right, that's an anomaly. That's whatever. Okay, they had a bad game passing, probably bad performance. We won 38-7. He didn't even register on the fucking game chart for this game. He either didn't play. Yeah, AJ Brown's literally one of the GOAT. Yeah, I really like AJ the GOAT. AJ Brown. Well, I hope you don't stay. Whoever you are, I hope you don't stay as Nuzdar. Because, or if you do, you're not going to probably get your mod back. What do I think about McLaren? He's pretty good. He needs a better quarterback. There we go. That was easy. All right. But you get the point. He's had one good game against us. So that's why I don't think very highly of Mr. Devontae Parker. Plays good against shit opponents. That's great. McLaren could be pretty good if they can get him a better quarterback. No, that's somebody trolling as Nuzdar. We wouldn't have modded Nuzdar. What's up, Chiefs fan? What's up, Chad? Good night, man. Have a good night, Ethan. Thanks for coming by. It's sad words. Oh, why didn't you say it was sad words? Oh, I'll give you back your mod. Hold on a second. That's funny. We can fuck with people. All right. Now everybody here knows this is sad words. All right. Let's have a little fun with this. You just want Alex Smith back? So you're sad words then? Best wide receiver in the NFC East? Who's that kid on Buffalo? Not Diggs, but the very young receiver that they have. Fuck, dude. I can't believe I can't remember his name. Is it Brown too? Is it John Brown? I want to say it's John Brown. It might be the best. Or Diggs, because I mean it's one of those two guys, right? Redskins win the Super Bowl as Washington. Dude, if they win as the Washington football team, that's the greatest. Running backs for you. What's up, Daniel? You're good. McCaffrey, Barkley, Henry, Elliott, Chubb, Jones, Cook, Fournette, Karma. Yeah, I agree with your list. John Brown. John Brown did pretty good despite only having Josh Allen to throw to. And I would take Diggs way, way, way before I take Devontae Parker. Personally, like I think Diggs is in a different league than Devontae. Diggs is so fucking fast. Yeah, if Washington wins the Super Bowl, I'll quit watching football. I'll just retire as a fan. I'd be like, well, the game has passed me by entirely. I don't know what the fuck to think anymore. Yeah, I'd probably be done. But I would prefer Diggs or John Brown personally with a good quarterback. Yeah, dude, Buffalo has a really good and I think John Brown's going to quickly become the second best in that once they get a real core. I think once they get rid of also another problem with Devontae Parker is a lot of you guys say consistency is key, right? He's only started 16 games one time in his career. Or never. He's never started 16 games. He's played in 16 games once. This last year he started 14, played in 16. He's missed a lot of games due to injury. He's been hurt a lot, Devontae. That's another knock I have on him. He's rarely available. He's hurt all the goddamn time. Yeah, that's Josh Allen's problem. Yeah, and I don't know how you overthrow an open. See, that's why I'm so critical of Josh Allen, literally missing wide open John Brown. And Josh just whips it 90 yards over him. Yeah, Devontae had one good year where he finally didn't get injured. We'll see if he can stay healthy again. It's the same kind of thing you guys have with Wentz where it's like, yeah, one healthy year, Rob. Who gives a shit? Can he stay healthy again? I don't know why I'm not super critical about Mr. Wentz. Yeah, as long as Devontae stays healthy and has a decent quarterback, he could probably and performs again very well. He for me can come into the talk. He's just man. He can move up. He can move up. He's just got to show it. And stay healthy. On your guys' team, I'll defer. I'll let you guys come on now. I don't care. I don't know. I don't know your Sterling. I was gonna say Darius Slayton. Yeah, no, Wentz is a good quarterback. I would like to have Wentz as a quarterback. He reminds me a lot of Stafford. It's just I would like to see Wentz stay healthy for another season. One more season out of Wentz, and then we can stop the injury shit with him. That would be quite nice. I'm going to send it to whoever on Discord first because that's just how we do operations here. It's still quite too early for me to invite the generals on. General, I'm not even sure if I'm going to drop it in the main. Mahomes and Jackson are elevated by teams around them. Wentz can be really good. Yeah. Stafford's one of those guys that can lead a team, but probably needs a bit of help.
Yes. Yeah. Darius Slayton is my favorite Giants receiver. If you watch the Giants games, you'll see Darius Slayton and Daniel Jones have great chemistry together. They both were rookies last year, so it's always something you want to see.
Okay. That's good. Okay, that's fair. I'm not too sure. What's up, Crumb? That's why the Patriots are scary enough because Cam Newton can carry the Panthers. Yeah, he'll be able to do well with it's the same kind of mentality that Brady brought. It's that same underdog, nobody believes in me anymore mentality that seems to fuel the Patriots system very well.
I got a question for you and everybody watching. All right,
yeah.
So who do you? This is a tough one. Who do you think is the best backup quarterback in the NFL? Who's a great guy to have on your bench?
The guy the Lions have. I think it's Chase Daniels.
Daniels on the Bears, right?
I think we signed him away.
Is it Jeff Driscoll?
No, we signed a good backup because of the back thing from Matthew Stafford. We signed whoever.
Jeff Driscoll is on the team.
No, I think it's Chase Daniels, if I'm not mistaken.
Chase Daniels on the
Lions have a very good backup right now.
Oh yeah, Daniel is a good one. He is a good quarterback when he's he's a good backup.
Yep. Blake Bortles is up there, I would argue, because he can actually win you a few games with no problem.
If you're going to talk about backups, you got to mention Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick's a good backup. Yeah, I think he's a starter right now.
I would argue that Jameis Winston is a good backup. He's not he has experience being a starter.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Yeah. Jameis Winston's up there. Andy Dalton's up there.
Dalton for sure.
Mariota, no, because I think Mariota's got replaced by Ryan Tannehill, and
Mariota's a train wreck. Screw that guy. So
come on, Mike. Getting replaced by that guy is the actual best backup quarterback in the NFL right now. If everybody has to know, Steve Young Stidham. What did you think he wasn't Steve Young Stidham anymore or something? It's just another year for the future GOAT of this league to marinate. Get the sauces, sit in the juices, learn from Cam the GOAT Newton. I'm overusing the GOAT, but
any others we can think of? Did the Lions cut Driscoll? I thought he was still on.
I think we got rid of him because we wouldn't spend $5 million on a backup.
Yeah.
Not so much on Winston 30 for 30. Maybe after the first year.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say. Nah, I guess Teddy
Mitch
Bridgewater.
Trubisky? Would you say he was a good backup?
Trubisky, I don't know. He's okay.
Because he can actually manage a couple of wins.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a complete emergency if you have. It's like Blake Bortles, right? You don't want to start him, but if you don't know it's coming, it might actually be a win. I don't. I feel like I'm reaching. I'm reaching, right? Because clearly,
a little bit
Foles is
of a
the
reach.
starter.
But I get what you're saying. He could be a guy that can just come in if the number one is injured or something.
Because Mitch is a bad quarterback, but a bad starter, but a good backup. That's been my argument with Mitch.
I would also say last year Teddy Bridgewater was a great backup for the Saints to have. Or maybe it was just Teddy Bridgewater doing so well in the Saints system. Whatever.
Stid the kid. What is a baby goat? A kid.
Man, the Suns are 5-0 in the bubble.
Suns are the team of destiny. I'd watch out for them.
Unfortunately, it's a long shot for them to get to the playoffs at this point.
If you go undefeated in the bubble, you should be the automatic eighth seed in the West.
Facts.
Like, if they actually win every single game in the bubble, they should be like, they get to go to the playoffs. What are we doing here? Case Keenum is back. Case Keenum's a really good backup too.
Oh, I know. How about Josh McCown?
He's finally retired, I believe.
Oh, yes.
I think he's finally retired from the Jets. I won't swear to shit though.
He was on the Eagles last year. Oh my god.
He was on the Eagles.
Well, he was on like every fucking team in the NFL.
He won't retire. Keenum's a really good backup. I also think depending on where Alex Smith goes, he's a good backup.
Yeah,
depending on whatever the fuck Washington does. Hopefully they just make him the starter since he's good to go. Like, he clearly doesn't care if he breaks his leg again. He wants to play more football. So it's like, well, let him start.
Yeah.
For a true backup, that's my number one backup. Who is that again?
I think he's talking about McCown.
McCown's
a good leader to have in your locker room. I mean, he was great for the Eagles last year, the year before. He was great for Sam Darnold's development. He's a great guy to have in your locker room.
You already know he's going to be an offensive coordinator within 2 years of him retiring.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh McCown is the best backup you can have.
Because he's a future coach. You can just see it's written all over him. He's a coach in this league. It's just like whenever he decides to retire and hang it all up, coach. I actually think Fitzpatrick's down a similar, very, very similar path. They clearly understand the game to a very high level, so they'll be coaching. But we'll see. If only his hamstring had held up, Josh McCown could have been the next Nick Foles.
How about Mason Rudolph on the Steelers?
He would be that's a very good backup, to be honest. That's a very good backup because he can actually win games.
He can win games. That's right. Yes.
McCown and Alex Smith. Alex Smith is going to be a coach in the NFL too.
Oh, I forgot. Matt Moore on the Chiefs.
Matt Moore on the Chiefs. Yeah, that's hilarious. I think that's more a system of he just plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, they just plugged him right in. He went off.
Dude, throwing for 300. The fact he threw for 700 yards, it's like 689 or something. So like 350 yards per game. That's unreal for a backup to just plug in, come in, and just whip it around for them. Normally backups go like 20 for 25 or 20 for like 34 for 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They don't come in and fucking go like 4-1. It's like, what? Did Matt Moore? No, I think he's still going. Well, he's got a Super Bowl ring now. He's probably retired.
I think Moore came back to football. He was like teaching something. I forget.
Yeah, he might be retired. He's got a Super Bowl ring. Should I be out?
I mean,
You know, I was realizing like the other day why I probably never would have made it pro. I forget how easily injured I get. Like I have this terrible shoulder injury. I carried a couch like 20 yards, dude. It wasn't very far to get this home. My shoulder feels like I ripped it out of my socket and put it back in.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh yeah, I get shin splints when I run for too long. I'm like a glass cannon, baby. There's lots of abilities in this body, but it breaks down quick. Look how small my joints are. Got tiny wrists, big hands. Things just don't make any sense. Oh, my shoulder feels like I ripped it out of my socket. Damn. I can hear myself.
Yeah.
Like. Anyway, Matt. You know, Matt Castle wasn't a bad back, but he's not in the league anymore.
Nah.
Look how small my joints are. Oh shit! I can hear myself playing back.
My bad.
Oh, it's all good.
How about, I know Joe Flacco's retired, but when he was
he's still on the Jets. He's on the Jets.
Oh, I forgot. He's on the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never start Flacco at this point of his career.
No.
But, you know, he's a good backup to have. Veteran leadership. He's won a Super Bowl.
And I think he's worked with Adam Gase before. I don't know why I think that. Would they have ever crossed Pat? Because I feel like they brought him in for a very specific reason to the Jets. Obviously, like you said, veteran leadership. That's very important. So,
yeah, that's always nice to have. Just like last year, like Eli Manning, he was a great backup for the Giants. Teaching Daniel Jones the ropes.
It's just you don't want to see we don't want to see that though. What happens if the elite Joe Flacco passes on his genes to Sam Darnold and Sam Darnold becomes the next Brady? We don't want to see what happens when the GOAT Flacco decides to pass his blessing on. It'll be like when Isaac passed his blessing on to Jacob because he got tricked. You know, it'll be some crazy shit. I was gonna say more still on the Chiefs. I don't think he retired quite yet. I wouldn't retire. I'd stick around and try and get another Super Bowl ring or two. But fuck, I don't care. I did a lot of fucking backup work for this team. I fucking, I rubbed Patrick's shoulders after the games. I put his hair gel in. I shower and cleaned him off. It's very aggressive. He likes it very aggressively. That's just what I imagine. You guys remember, I don't think Mahomes is cool. I don't like him. So he's probably the new Rodgers for me, the new Aaron. Going forward,
if the Chiefs get to a Super Bowl in the next 2 or less years, like I think Mahomes is already better than Rodgers. Like Rodgers only went to 1 Super Bowl. So it won't take much longer for Mahomes to snap that.
See, now that the whole world hates Aaron Rodgers, it's a lot easier for me to look back on his career retroactively and be like, see, this is the things Aaron actually was pretty good at. Because I already know all the things he's bad at. When people try to tell me things that Aaron's bad at now, I want to laugh and be like, yeah, I know that. Yeah, you're telling me things I already know about Aaron. I'm now looking for the positives because he is a Hall of Fame quarterback. At the end of the day, it sucks. I hate it. But dude was pretty talented overall. Just was a choke artist.
Yeah. He had all the talent in the world, just couldn't get it done.
Yeah. The production didn't live up to the talent.
How about Colt McCoy? He's a backup for the Giants.
Flacco's on the Jets. Yeah, I know. It's dangerous, Mike. I know.
I think Colt McCoy is all right.
As long as he gets hurt all the time, Colt McCoy. He's like the most injured. It'd be like me playing in the NFL. I'd be like, all right, say hi. Or do like I start doing good. I'm like 10 for 12, and then I just suffer like a broken leg. Because I'm pretty sure McCoy broke his leg too on the same day that Alex Smith did. Like I'm like 90% positive it's either that same day or that same season. McCoy fucked his leg up in like almost as bad a fashion. Not as bad, but he fucked his leg up too, and it was kind of funny. Not funny, but I always misspeak and say things like breaking your leg is funny. I meant ironic.
You're not. Go break a leg. That's not what you're trying to say.
Yeah. If your name is Colt, you got to be the guy. Yeah, you can't ever name your kid Colt and he doesn't turn out to be like the greatest of all time at football. What's your name? My name's Colt. What position do you play? I'm a kicker. Oh, no, even better. My name's Colt. What position do you play? Long snapper? Why? What? Yeah. I play left side, kick return.
Punter.
Well, punters are cool. Punters have hard jobs in the NFL.
They do. I mean, it's not that like advanced. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Just kick it, try to get it in the inside the 5. You know.
Yeah, it's got that. It's just the actual like mechanics of kicking is really hard on the body.
Yeah.
That rips their fucking hips apart. They fuck their legs up pretty regular.
That's why they have to stretch out.
What's up?
That's why they have to stretch out before the games. It could really bang up your leg.
Yeah, that's why kickers seem to not last that long, which you'd think they'd last a long time, but it's like by 34, most of them are like, yeah, I'm done. I need fake hips. Man, there's always that name we hear about, and then there's a few years later we ever wonder what happened to them. Here's a good one. One of those players in the NFL. Peyton Hillis. Remember the running back for the Browns? Whatever happened to him 8 years ago? He was really cool. Ryan Allen was a Boston Super Bowl 53 for the Patriots. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to stand up for a second. I'm going to do a stand-up thing real quick. I'll be back. 2 seconds, everybody. Most underrated NFL players. I'll let you go first if you want, Alex. I want to think about that for a sec.
Man, that's a tough one. Like every player. Oh.
The Bears wide receiver Allen Robinson is one of them for me.
Yeah, he's tall. I would say my receiver Darius Slayton, but he just needs more time. 1 year, I'm not going to call him underrated, but I think he's good. I don't know. I think the Jaguars receivers are completely underrated. They got some playmakers, D.D. Westbrook and DJ Chark. Those are up on my list. And I don't even think DK Metcalf gets enough praise either. No one talks about him. He should be in the top 7 at least. Metcalf was also really good. Yeah.
I would say Tyler Lockett, who was on pace to have 1,600 yards last year.
Oh, yeah, Tyler Lockett's always been an underrated guy. No one ever
Wait, Jordan Phillips. Don't you mean Jordan Phillips, who was on the Bills last year? DeAndre? Wasn't he a Bills player? Jordan Phillips? That no one talks about leaving the Bills? Still going to be the best team in the East, though.
Oh, nope. Yeah. Marvin Jones, Kenny Golladay, they're both underrated. Lions have good receivers.
Yeah.
And a good tight end, T.J. Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson's pretty underrated, but he was injured last year, so I understand it.
I liked him coming out of college into the draft. I've always liked him.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to mean, Amir. I was trying to be a dick and let people know that Buffalo's defense is going to be a joke last year. Or next year, by the way. They don't have a defense. Everybody's gone, and they literally have Tre'Davious White, EJ Gaines is out. They lost Starlet Tululi. They lost Phillips. They lost Shaq Lawson. They lost. But everybody forgets about those things and pretend like it doesn't matter. What's up, Joel? Or Joel? But we'll see. We'll see how good Josh Allen is now. Like most people seem to think the Bills are still should be favored. So we'll see if Josh Allen really is that guy and the reason they went 10-6 with his mighty 20 touchdowns and 10 interceptions and 58 completion percentage. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off by 2%.
How many touchdowns did he throw?
20.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny? Daniel Jones threw 24 touchdowns with less to work with.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's dudes throwing thoughts. Christian Kirk's really good for the Cardinals, right? Yeah, Cardinals. Yeah, okay, I see it there now. Cardinals. Yeah, he should thrive with Fitzgerald and now having Hopkins there. He should be a pretty good target. Look at all the good defenses. 49ers, Pats, Bears last year. Jags before all the had elite pass rush. Bills have 0. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter how good your secondary is when a quarterback can stand back and pick it apart. These are NFL quarterbacks. They will eventually see an open receiver and find an open guy if you give them 5-6 seconds a game. They'll tear. Every one of them can tear you apart with that kind of time. Even Jared Goff can. Like the guy who should be a backup, but once you put him in McVay's system, he's an MVP caliber quarterback when everything's working and he has time.
Wait, Rob, did you hear the? I'm sorry. Did you hear the other day? The Redskins released Darius Geis. He got arrested. So
yeah, for beating the dog shit out of his old lady, right?
Man,
what did he do? I know it was domestic violence. But he got charged with like
domestic violence. I don't know what happened.
He got charged with a whole slew of shit. So I think his career's done. I think that's it.
He's only 23.
I know, dude. That's so sad.
Worked.
You know what sucks for him? If that story hadn't come out about Washington, literally like a month before that came out, they'd have never gotten rid of him. The football team's only good offensive player, Darius Geis, they had to get rid of. I know it sucks. Well, no, he'll be a Cowboy soon, right? They signed Alden Smith and Greg Hardy. Like, they don't care about domestic. Yeah, he'll be a Cowboy soon. Hell, you know what? You could even be a Patriot soon enough. No, hold on. Never mind. My team doesn't sign women beaters. Damn it, dude. He's going to be a Cowboy, you guys. If the league lets him back in, he's going straight to Dallas. That's where Darius will be playing. Bills, honestly, 7-9. You can't have no pass rush and Josh Allen at quarterback. DeAndre is a reasonable person about the Bills, finally. And Amir even switched sides on the Bills and kind of went, yeah, they're doomed the other day. He's like, oh, wow, they have nobody to pass rush. And that's their thing. That's what the Bills are built on, is getting at your quarterback. And all their guys they've been like skillfully acquiring are gone. Losing Jordan Phillips was a huge blow, and then everyone opted out. They should have kept him. Cardinal now, isn't he, Jordan Phillips? Shit, sorry, that's loud. Yeah, Kraft has a no DV rule. Yeah, I forgot about the divide. Yeah, they don't let DV on the team. I forgot about that. Damn it. You know what's funny? Kraft has a strict no domestic violence rule, right? You know, we signed Dante Stallworth after he killed a couple people drunk driving. But yeah, we won't sign domestic violence people. It's like you could be a potential gangbanger, but if you beat your girlfriend, you're not welcome on the New England Patriots, you piece of shit.
The Giants have no pass rush, Joseph.
But it's better than what the Bills. You guys have Golden. That's better than anything the Bills have, like by a mile. Like he just said, Jerry Hughes had 3 sacks last year. That's what the Bills have.
I still think Golden is a system player. He only does well in like James Betcher's system.
It'll work. It's more than what the Bills have. Dude, the Bills are in bad shape. The Bills might just want to forfeit. It's going to be bad. They literally, if Josh Allen puts them in the playoffs, my mouth will be shut. But boy, oh boy, am I about to be vindicated predicting them to be like a 4 or 5 win team. And I'm just going to stand there like this and be like, I hear no excuses. Josh Allen was their savior.
But do you think the Pats will sweep the Bills?
We're going to fuck that team's world up this year. They don't have any defense. And, dude, like we haven't lost to the Buffalo since...
I don't even remember the last time.
Is it 2012? Yeah, it's a lot more serious, the rules he's got. Was it 2012, you guys? So last year, Mike, when we last lost to Buffalo, was it 2012 or 2017? It's one of those 2 dates, or it's 2000. I'll Google it.
I think it was the Dolphins that beat you the most out of any team in the AFC East the last few years. Is that right?
Yeah, the
Dolphins every year.
Yeah,
they get this win in miracle fashion as well.
You listening to a Thunder podcast? 2014 was the last time the Bills beat the Patriots. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I just looked it up. It said 2014. Let me look up the Bills versus Patriots 2017. No, we swept the Bills in 2017. It was 2014 was the last year we lost to that team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because it was the finale, we lost to them. Yeah, we don't lose to Buffalo ever. We don't lose to that team. And now that they don't have that defense anymore, fuck yeah, that's our bitch. We fucked Josh Allen's whole world up. No, the last loss was 2014. Let me look. Oh no, the Bills got us once in 2016 as well. Nice call, Mike. They beat us 16-0 in October. It's been a while. It's been a while. I remember that. That was part of our very bad October and start to our season. When everyone proclaimed the dynasty was dead in 2016. What happened that year? I think we lost a fucking Super Bowl to the Eagles.
Why? Why couldn't you beat the Eagles? I mean, like, why couldn't the Patriots beat the Eagles? The one Super Bowl I want the Patriots to win, they fucking blew it.
Wait, was that year? Or was that 2016, 2017, the Eagles won the Super Bowl that year? Or was it 2017, 2018?
18 year, yeah.
'16, 17. Did we win the Super Bowl that year? I think we did.
2016, 17, you won it, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We started really bad last year.
Wait, in 2016, wasn't Brady suspended for 4 games?
Yeah, we started 3-1. Then Brady came back, and then we didn't do so good. No, actually, that was the revenge year. I forgot. We kicked the shit out of people and won the Super Bowl that year. I forgot it was. Hold on. What the fuck happened that year? 2017. Wait, you know what Super Bowl that was? Me acting like I don't remember. Me acting like I don't remember what Super Bowl that was. Because it was the great exclamation point to the fuck you tour we gave to the NFL. We win the Super Bowl like this. I remember. Of course I do. Piece of shit. I just wanted to remind everybody that was that Super Bowl. The year that the Patriots lose to Buffalo, we go ahead and oh yeah, that was Brady didn't even lose to Buffalo. That was that fucking dickhead that lost, Jimmy Garoppolo or Brissett, one of the two. Yeah, it was, Mike. I just remembered what game that was. There's a reason we lost that game. Alex, because Crafts challenged Bill, and Bill said, I'm in charge. Watch this. Shit gets weird sometimes. I for real feel bad for Falcons fans. Falcons fans have not talked shit since that Super Bowl. Since the year 2017. 0 words of talking shit. And if you ask them why they don't talk shit, they go, what are we supposed to say? Dude, you know how demasculated are you, or emasculated are you as a fan base? That's what your answer is. Why don't you guys talk shit anymore? I seen it a little bit this offseason, actually. I'll be honest. There's a little bit of Atlanta shit talking going on. And is that fair? Are they allowed to now? They've started to slowly reemerge, I would argue. And are they allowed to shit talk yet? Has it been long enough? I think as an NFL community, we have to decide if Falcons fans are allowed to. I think you're right, DeAndre. Nobody likes that team because of what happened. But are they allowed to talk shit now? I feel like that's an important question we all have to iron out, because it's like, for a few years, no. The answer was no. You just tell them to shut the fuck up and just say 28-3. That was the ad. They had no response to that. Now that we've seen other teams blow Super Bowls, again, the 49ers, the Texans, other teams have had more embarrassing fall aparts. No. So are they good? I know it's a tough question, right? That's a tough one to answer for me, because it's like it was no, and it was aggressively no until last year. But now that I've seen it, now it's like, well, yeah, I would. That's the way I look at it. Having the Saints and the Bucks in the division, Brady the boogeyman's there. I just wonder if one of those two guys, or if they're allowed, if they can talk shit as a fan base, without you just having to go, hey man, it's not time yet. Just go away. Yeah, we're good. Are they good? Are they back to shit talking privileges? Because that is a privilege. Lions fans, if you notice, they're not very shit talky for some reason. I'm a Patriots fan at the end of the day. That's why I talk this crazy shit about football.
Like, who are the safeties that the Lions have?
Deron Harmon and Justin Coleman. Harmon, he plays slot corner. Harmon's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tampa, the Falcons clearly want to beat Brady bad. Crazy how Buffalo choked against the Texans and Texans choked against the Chiefs. It was that was crazy. How the amount of choking that went on in that playoffs. The fucking Titans choked to the fucking the Ravens choked to the Titans, and the Titans choked it out against the Chiefs. The entire AFC playoffs were just hilarious choke jobs where people had way too big of leads or like late leads and just blew it. Early leads, just blew it.
And mostly those because the Chiefs came back in every single game.
Yes, sir. Has an incredible future. The Jets, if they pick the right people with their offensive line. You know who expected the Tennessee Titans to win that football game?
Me too.
If I had money, I would have bet everything I had on that fucking game.
I bet they beat the Patriots, not the Ravens.
I knew they were fucking. I said in week like 9 when the fucking Ravens beat the Patriots, they're gonna lose in their very first playoff game. This is a show up and lose your first playoff game team. You can go look back at the Patriots versus the Ravens live reaction I did on my channel back last year. As soon as the game ended, I said those words: they will lose to whoever they play in the first playoff game. They will get upset. And I was dead on, just dead on that call. There was to the point where people were in that watching the page when we watched the Ravens get beat. People were like, "Dude, you fucking called this? What the?" I was like, "Yeah, you could just easily tell what's like." You couldn't. I don't know. I felt like I've seen that offense before. I've seen that kind of thing before. Lamar gives me such a Peyton Manning vibe. It's not even funny. And it's only the Peyton Manning vibe in terms of just something about this kid's going to put up crazy numbers his whole career. And I feel like there's going to be a playoff drought. Like it's going to be like this weird, what the fuck? He'll get a cup, maybe a Super Bowl or two, I think. But it's just like this weird feeling I get when I watch Lamar. It's so similar, and I don't know what it is.
I have a bone to pick with the Jets. I don't like their coach at all. Gase is not.
Yeah, if they get rid of Adam Gase, they have a bright future. Because I think Darnold with the right things around him and a good O line, I think that's a good quarterback.
Sure, they got to keep building the offensive line.
They do.
And their defense is iffy. I don't know. I don't know what they got. They lost that.
They have a lot of draft picks, though.
They got so much in return. It's unbelievable.
They have a bright future if they pick right.
If they pick right, don't mess it up. I like what Joe Douglas has done for them, though. He seems like he's doing well in New York. Their head GM.
And Peyton always had an incredible system and team around him, just like Lamar. Yep. And it's going to be interesting to watch that comparison. I actually compared very early in their careers, I compared Cam Newton to Peyton Manning. I said they're very similar, just the main difference is obviously the athleticism skills. And I said that the thing that makes up for that is Peyton is a little bit better of a pure system or a pure pocket passer. He understands how to work the game a little better. And whereas Lamar and Cam are good at that, but I think it's made up for, which is it's not as high as Brady or Manning say, but their athleticism it makes up for it just to where they're at. Vic was a similar way. And I think a lot of running quarterbacks have that because I think they know they can just they can switch that in and no. Cam, I compared to Peyton only because of no, that's not fair. Yeah, no, he doesn't compare to Manning. He has more. Yeah, it's better. Not many people are ready to admit that Peyton Manning had a good system. They think, he was the system, which he was, but I mean, he always was flanked by elite talent. But people, yeah, he had some bad defenses, but he also had like 8 or 9 top 10 defenses, won 2 Super Bowl. He won 1 Super Bowl with them last year. Lamar has been working on throwing. Yeah, he said by the end of his career, Lamar said he wanted to be a pocket passer. He doesn't want to be a running quarterback for his whole career. He said he eventually wants to stop running.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean,
oh yeah. He said he wants to be like Brady and shit. Just throw from stand in the pocket all day. It's way better. It's way better. I don't want to get hurt.
I still expect Lamar to make him run.
Oh, he'll have the ability to bail out, but he wants to.
If you watch that Ravens and Titans game, Jackson could not throw at all. He was so inaccurate. You got to work on your throwing, man.
What the Titans did on defense to Lamar Jackson was brilliant by Mike Vrabel. They hit him so hard.
Plan is simple. If you can stop Lamar from running the ball, you got it. The game is in your hands.
Or just scare him, and that's exactly what the Titans pulled off.
Everybody,
They listened to James Harrison. They listened to James Harrison real well about that.
and teams are eventually going to catch on to this. I mean, they're going to send.
Oh yeah,
out all
they're
over.
going to do exactly what the Titans did. Exactly what Lamar hit him when has the ball. If he hands it off, still hit him because you can. CBS Power Rankings has Josh Allen at 4. See what I mean? Everybody overrates fucking Josh Allen. They the whole football media landscape considered Josh Allen the sole reason the Bills went to 10-6 last year. They don't talk about their defense. They don't talk about anything else but Josh Allen. Why do you think I don't like Josh Allen? I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is the same bullshit narrative they fed us about the Jacksonville Jaguars, that Blake Bortles was good. The media did. Everyone who followed football knew what was going on. Saxonville, all that. But the media held up Blake Bortles, and so did their football team, like some kind of demigod. Sort of strange at the end of the day. And they're doing it now with Josh Allen. I feel like it's because people really want there to be like this. I don't know. Josh it's just not him. Yeah, 58%. It's not good. I said at the beginning of the year, why is Willie Snead your number one? Yeah, that Hollywood Brown kid should be the number one for that team. All right, I'm going to start to wrap this up, everybody. It's about 1:15 or 1:10 anyway, and oh shit, that one guy, you're coming in at the very end of the stream, man. It's pretty dead right now, so those are stupid for getting rid of that. Yeah, they made the same mistake that I always tell people that happened. They're going to not have a pass rush, and they're going to realize how shallow they are at the quarterback position. It happens to all these great defenses. It's happened to the Bears right now with the Mitch Trubisky thing. Happened to the Jaguars. It happened to the Broncos after Peyton Manning. I mean, I can give you example after example of what I could tell you the Bills are about to do. And they've done it. And it's hilarious. It's almost, it's nice. It's nice knowing that teams do things almost in the exact way I think they're going to do them. But all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to be live again at like 1 o'clock for the Tigers game tomorrow. So I hope you tune in for that. Should be pretty fun, everyone. And then nighttime stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do one, but I might game. We'll see how that goes, though. Should be fun, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to sit in this chair for long. I want to go lay down on my shoulder and shit. Fucking get me a fucking back massage. I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to go do. I'm going to get my fucking shoulders rubbed on. All right, everybody. I thank you so much for coming out this evening. It is already 1 o'clock around me, so I don't know. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, that one guy. I'll be in Discord too until I'm peaced out. So, yeah, we'll be live at 1. I'm gonna go live tomorrow at a hopefully earlier time than I have than 11:30. Oh no, it's all good. That one guy, it's all good, man. Show up whenever you can, man. It's no worries. It's just that I'm in a weird amount of pain and just kind of fucking. Ugh. So, all right, everyone. Peace. Fuck. All right, everyone. Peace out. Have a good one. Thank you, Alex, for coming on. I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you, everybody. Good night. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go.